Each year, over 500,000 people are treated and about 300 people die from ladder-related injuries. Many of you will climb a ladder multiple times a day, so we want to make sure that each one of you is using the proper method to ensure not just your safety, but the safety of those around you. I ask that you take this video seriously, follow all instructions given, and to make sure you are also watching each other closely on the job site, because complacency can be the most dangerous hazard you face.
In the construction industry, there are 4 major causes of death commonly referred to as the fatal 4. They are falls, struck by object, electrocutions, and caught in between. These 4 causes account for more than half of the construction worker deaths, and out of those fatal 4, falls account for almost 40% of total deaths in construction. Like most other jobs, choosing the right tool can make all the difference when it comes to safety, and this is the same for ladders. One thing to consider when selecting an appropriate ladder is the ladder's weight capacity. Each ladder is designed to support a maximum weight limit, and if the climber exceeds that limit, the ladder could break and cause the user to fall or become injured. Another consideration when selecting the appropriate ladder for a job is the necessary height of the ladder. Many injuries occur due to ladders being too short for a specific task, and instead of selecting a new ladder for the job, workers will place the ladder on something to extend its reach, or will stand on the top rung to gain the necessary height. Both scenarios are extremely dangerous and can result in serious injuries. Never place a ladder on top of pallets, boxes, or other items in an effort to boost the ladder a few more feet. If your ladder isn't tall enough to reach the necessary height, stop and get another ladder that will elevate you to the proper height without having to stand on the top rungs. Your safety is worth the extra 10 to 15 minutes it may take to retrieve the proper ladder. Another common contributing factor to ladder incidents is the use of old, worn, or damaged ladders. Like everything else, ladders have a shelf life. After a couple of years of the stress of being climbed up and down on causes ladders to break down. Damaged ladders are extremely dangerous as they can easily break while being used and can cause serious injuries. To protect yourself from damaged or broken ladders, make sure to thoroughly inspect each ladder before using it. If any damage is found, do not use the ladder until it has been safely repaired to the manufacturer's specifications or it has been replaced. Fill out a safety inspection tag each day you use a ladder to keep track of ladder usage and to show your fellow coworkers that the ladder is safe. Behavior is by far the leading cause of ladder incidents. Never use a ladder in any other way than what the manufacturer intended it to be used for. Do not lengthen or alter a ladder in any way. Also, never attempt to reach for something while on the ladder. It is much safer to get off the ladder, move it, and then climb back up. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, 50% of all ladder-related accidents were due to individuals carrying items as they climbed. Always maintain 3 points of contact when climbing a ladder. Never carry tools or equipment up a ladder while climbing. Use a tool belt or have a coworker hand items to you once you've reached the desired height, or place items in a bag or bucket and use tow lines or a rope to pull items up to you. Only one person at a time is permitted on a ladder unless the ladder is specifically designed for more than one climber, such as a trestle ladder. Make sure when positioning a ladder, the ground is level and firm. Ladders should never be placed in front of a door that is not locked, blocked, or guarded. A good practice to ensure a ladder is secure is to always have a helper support the base while a ladder is being used. If the ladder cannot be held by someone else, make sure it has appropriate footing to prevent it from slipping. Be sure you are physically capable of adhering to all the safety rules before using a ladder. Contact a supervisor if you feel you cannot safely utilize a ladder, or if you feel tired or dizzy or are prone to losing your balance, stay off the ladder and contact your supervisor. When climbing a ladder, it is safest to utilize 3 points of contact because it minimizes the chance of slipping and falling from the ladder. At all times during ascent, descent, and working, the climber must face the ladder and have 2 hands and 1 foot or 2 feet and 1 hand in contact with the ladder steps, rungs, and/or side rails. In this way, the climber is not likely to become unstable in the event one limb slips during the climb. It is important to note that the climber must not carry any objects in either hand that can interfere with a firm grip on the ladder. Otherwise, 3 points of contact with the ladder cannot be adequately maintained, and the chance of falling is increased in the event a hand or foot slip occurs. Factors contributing to falls from ladders include haste, sudden movement, lack of attention, the condition of the ladder, whether it's worn or damaged, a user's footwear, an improper climbing posture that creates user clumsiness and may cause falls. Reduce your chances of falling during the climb by wearing slip-resistant shoes with heavy soles to prevent foot fatigue, cleaning the soles of shoes to maximize traction, using tow lines, a tool belt, or an assistant to convey materials so that the climber's hands are free when climbing, climbing slowly and deliberately while avoiding sudden movements, never attempting to move a ladder while standing on it, keeping the center of your belt buckle between the ladder side rails when climbing and while working. Do not overreach or lean while working so that you don't fall off the ladder sideways or pull the ladder over sideways while standing on it.
Previously stated, we want to make sure that all of you make it through the day safe and sound. Your safety is our priority, and we want to make sure that you make it home to your loved ones in one piece. Here at Texadia Systems, we place a high value on your safety because our goal is to make sure that each one of you goes home at the end of the day, safe and sound to your family and loved ones. So keep an eye on each other when you're out in the field. Embrace safety and help each other be accountable. We can never be too safe at Texadia Systems. Your safety is paramount to our success. Thanks to everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time. 2 and 2.